Welcome to Throwback Thursday, the day of the week where we go back to our roots, play some nostalgic games, and have a massive nostalgia trip. So we're going to be playing Ocarina of Time, as you can see, for the N64. And we're basically going to start from here, and we're going to do all 3 of the beginning dungeons in this video, which is going to be amazing. So if you want to see more of your favorite Nintendo games played every single day, then be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. And if you want to see more Ocarina of Time for the N64, then go ahead and leave a like on the video, because likes let me know that you want to see more. It's quite simple, really. So anyway, hello Link, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Am I talk faster than the text box? This is going to be really awkward. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Look, Link in Ocarina of Time is me IRL. I'm literally in bed all the time. But anyway, let's crack on with the game. See what this fairy wants to say to us. Come on, Navi, guide the way. What do you want from me? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. Isn't there a way to skip text? The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Okay, I'm getting up. So what is that like? Is that a window in the back there? I think it's a window. Anyway, so unlike most I'm playing on an emulator, and I definitely dumped my own ROM. Unlike most emulators, this one doesn't upscale your resolution. It actually keeps it true to the original, which I wanted to do for this, because if it's going to be a nostalgia trip, then we're going to want to play in the original format, you know? But anyway, here's Sarah. Is it Sarah or is it Saria? I don't know. Hi, Link. I'm not doing the Yahoo. Yahoo! So if I remember right, you can just backflip down, right? Yeah, there we go. And I love this little drawing here. Like, it's just like Link facing a dinosaur. Like, what's the dinosaur? Is it like meant to be Godzilla or something? I don't know. Oh, wow, the camera's glitchy in this. There's no camera control with the right stick other than going up and looking. So, first thing we got to do, though, if you haven't played this game and you want to play along, first thing we can do is go up here, and we're going to get our sword. We need the sword and the shield to get to the Deku Tree, because there's this absolute, for use of a better word, tosser that stops you from getting into the area with the Deku Tree if you don't have a sword and shield. So, through here we go. And you're going to want to collect as many rupees as you can, because the shield you buy from the shop, I think it costs like 40 rupees or something, but we'll wait for this boulder, then we'll go. There we go. And you get rupees from grass, which is great and all. You get a 5p rupee there. And then on this next one is where the chest is with our sword in. So let's grab that real quick. God, this is going to be really fun. Like, I love Ocarina of Time. Like, every few years or so, I usually play the 3DS one. I haven't played the N64 one, though, since I was a kid. So we got the Kokiri sword, and there we go. So we can equip that right now. So all you do is go into the pause menu. You're going to go to this page here and go for the equipment and equip it by pressing A, pretty much. So now if we press B or X on my Xbox controller, we can use our sword. If you hold it down, you can do a spin attack. Pretty fun, right? Oh, I just did that the wrong time. That was bad timing from me. Already lost the heart and there's no enemies yet. Great work, Jack. Great work. Okay, so coming out of there, if you go to this house over here with the rocks outside of it, I think this is the guy, you know, that tosser I mentioned earlier. It's his house. So we just go in here and we loot all these chests, and we're going to rob him blind. So you get a 1p rupee in there, which isn't much, but it all adds up, especially when you're only getting to 30. Pennies make pounds, you know. And then there's a 5 rupees in this one, which is cool. And then I think in one of them's a heart, so that's going to be useful. Another 5, nice. And then what's in this one? Is it a heart? I think it's a heart. It is a heart. So we're fully recovered after being hit by a boulder. That's a nice boulder. And if I'm right, if you go behind his house here, there's another 5 rupees. There is. Great. So that's awesome. Now, for our next 5 rupees, there's one up there. You can see it. And we have to go to this house, which is Saria's house. I think that's her name anyway. And obviously, you can cut grass down and stuff and get rupees from that. But if you go around here, we're going to go ahead and go onto this bridge, which I'm going to fail at miserably because I am rubbish at platformers. Then we go across that bridge we go. Turn right, left. And then up here, there's another Kokiri up here. We get 5 rupees, which is great. So now we're going to get another 5 rupees. By jumping across here, like so. Boom. By jumping across, you get the 5 rupees. And then also in the shop. Hi, Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. No, I know how to Z target. And if you go behind here in the shop, There's another 5 rupees. Now we can definitely buy the shield. What should have been 30 rupees or something? But let's go ahead and buy it. No, it's 40 rupees. I was right. Okay, cool. So we'll buy that. And now we've got our shield, which is great. Now if you go over here, I'm going to take a little swim. This is the tosser I was on about earlier. He doesn't like you. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Well, guess what? Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. That's nice. That's cute. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. He's just jealous, really, because everyone likes me, because I have a normal hat. A normal green hat, and he's got a weird pointy one. So going up here, there is actually some enemies that appear. They are completely harmless unless you touch them, but you get Deku Stick from them, and they are really useful in the first few dungeons. Lighting torches and stuff like that, really useful. So all you have to do to equip it, you got 3 equip things. You got this one, down, and they're on the right stick. So I'm going to put it on the left. Why not? And here we are at the Great Deku Tree. Open your mouth so I can go inside. That sounds wrong. Okay, so, oh Navi, thou hast returned. He talks like an old fart. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes, I do. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy. Thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up on the C-stick to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I wish I had like a Zelda hat to wear in these videos. That'd be cool. But let's go. Let us go. So Navi, go on. What are you saying? Come on, be brave. Let's go into the Great Deku Tree. I was. I didn't need your pep talk. And here we are inside the Great Deku Tree. If you don't like spiders, then this isn't the map for you, because there is spiders. There is big spiders, little spiders, golden spiders, but there's golden spiders in every dungeon, so that's one thing. But these guys over here are a bit more deadly than the other ones. But you get Deku nuts from them, which can be pretty useful. So you got a Deku nut. Yeah, we go. So first things first, you can go up that way, and there's some like grass to cut, but there's not really anything we can get from grass yet. I'm going to kill these guys though. Oh, look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. I may be able to climb it. You are right. This is the original Breath of the Wild, climbing vines. Unlike, you know, climbing literally every surface like in Breath of the Wild. Not hating on that game, by the way. I did enjoy Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom very much. But if you go in this chest here, of course, there is going to be something for us. We have a dungeon map. A dungeon map. Nice. We got a dungeon map. There we go. So the dungeon map appears at the bottom right there, as you can see. We can look at it in the pause menu. I'll show you that quickly, just in case you've never played the game. But basically, here it is. Look, there's a third floor, second floor, first floor, bottom 1, bottom 2. Bottom 2 is where the boss is, I think. I'm not sure because I ain't got the compass. But as you can see here, on this floor, there's only one room to enter, which is good to know. So this is the room that we have to enter. And if you can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. Okay, let's go through here. So if I remember rightly, these guys are a bit of annoyance. And then you have to like kind of run and then get them. Ow, forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold your L stick forward, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. Physics. I can't guarantee it'll work though. If the cliff is really, really high, well, try it if you are feeling bold. Thanks. And he gives me a heart because I need that because I already lost the heart fighting those Deku plants. So there we go. Let's move on. So over here is where we're going to find the first of our many items that we're going to use. I believe we find a certain item here, a ranged weapon, which is great. We're going to find the slingshot, I think. Unless it's the compass, I can't remember. It is the slingshot. Cool, we found the fairy slingshot. Now, if you want to go back, you'll see there's no ladder, but there's a ladder up here. You just simply shoot it with your slingshot, and it'll fall down, because that is how physics works. Okay? Definitely how physics works. So let's go up the ladder and get out of here. Leaving this room, we're going to have to go up a level now. And as you can see, there are spiders on this vine. They will attack you if you try and climb it. So you have to basically... Oh, there's some seeds. To get them for the first time. So these are basically ammo for the slingshot, the Deku seeds. Pretty useful to get. There's one more up here, which I'm going to have to aim for manually. There we go. And as soon as you look at it, you can Z target it. And then you can just drop it down. See what it drops. Oh, good. Nothing. So we're going to climb up here. And there is 2 rooms up here, I believe. One has the compass and the other is just another room that has some goodies in it. I could be wrong though. All I know is that this is the floor with the giant spiders, as you see. Yeah, the Skulltulas. Skulltula. There we go. And you can do them with this, or you can do them with your sword, like so. Like they basically just turn around like this. Boom, and then you just kind of hit them with your sword. They're very dumb animals. These are. Practically begging for you to kill them. But let's go through this door real quick. And as you can see, we are locked in. There is 2 areas to go to. There's one over there and there's one over there. I believe that one's the compass, the big one. So we have to turn this switch on real quick, like so. And we'll go to the one on the left first, like that. And we got to avoid that. And then behind here is a golden Skulltula. And these are collectibles. Basically, the more you get, there's this house in one of the villages. And getting the tokens for these, basically, they're all cursed. So all the people in the house have turned into Skulltulas. And the more gold ones you kill, I'm going to kill this guy real quick. And there we have it. We're going to go ahead and get in this chest and get the last item we need to navigate our way through the Deku tree, which is, of course, going to be a compass. There we go. So we found the compass. Now you can see the locations of many things. Now, if we go to the map now, we're going to see... Hey, on the second floor, there's a chest we didn't get, which I had no idea there was one. That's in the room with the slingshot. Interesting. Bottom 1 floor we haven't explored, and bottom 2 floors where the boss is. So that's great to know. Now to get out of this room, this is where our fancy Deku sticks come in. You go over to this torch, and you simply activate this one. That's all you do to get out of this room if you couldn't figure it out for whatever reason. Seems pretty obvious though. Now we're going to go across. There is only one room. And we're going to go here. And we are going to kill this spider. Because screw these spiders. You can actually, like, if you do if you press A while you're Z targeting like this, you do a jump attack, which one-shots them. So just a little time-saving tip for you. So we're going to jump down here. Leap of faith. And we jump hard enough. We go down here like so. And there we are. Down we go. So there is a couple of Skulltulas in here that we can get. Now, what's interesting about the gold Skulltulas is you can't actually Z target them, which is weird, but at the same time, it's like, I guess it makes it more of a challenge to kill them or something like that. I don't know. And then if we go over here, we press this switch, it sets the torch off next to us, which means we can now go in that chest, and we need that torch to get onto the next area. So we'll get from this chest probably a rupee or something, right? A heart. Okay, thank you. Over here, though, on this grate, there is another Skulltula, which I'm going to kill real quick. And to get the token, you simply go over to this wall. Not like that. Jump off like that at full speed. And yeah, there we go. We got another one. Now we go over here, light the Deku stick and jump in the water. There is a platform raised here that you can jump on. And then you jump over here. And the spider webs, believe it or not, are flammable. So you can just set fire to them like that. And pro tip, oh, I lost my stick. I was going to say pro tip, if you're using the stick and it's on fire, swing your sword and you'll keep the stick, which is really useful for preserving items. I don't know why mine ran out so easily, but hey ho. And now we have another guy over here. Let's just quickly deal with him. And a pro tip, if you can't catch him first time, just wait at his flower and he'll come back to you. Like that. And he just comes back. Please forgive me, master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never be my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, and 1. Remember that. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yeah, a little bit. So over here, you're probably thinking, what do I do in this room? There's literally an eyeball right here that you just like kind of shoot like that. Pretty easily. And it opens up. So the dungeons in this, like, well, the first dungeons especially, aren't exactly that hard. So here we're going to jump on this platform. No, we're not actually. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Okay. So not wrong. Over here, the water's too high. So we need to activate this switch by holding A and diving. Boom. There we go. And then we have to make our way back. Like this. And you can hear the ticking sound, can't you? So they've got a certain amount of time to go. And we just jump onto this platform like so. And it may look like we're going to get hit, but we're not. We're fine. And we can just simply go under there, which is great and all. Absolutely great. So I'm just going to kill you in one shot, see? Boom. Dead. Easy. And now, so stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing left stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. So yeah, I'm just going to pull this block real quick over here. That way we can climb up it and get to the next door, which is going to be really useful. And luckily these first 3 bosses, you don't have to find like a boss key or anything. So that's always useful. So another room, another room, another room. All we have to do is grab our stick real quick. Light these torches like so. And there we go. It opens up the door. They're not exactly very difficult. And like if you press B like that, see I've still got 2 DQ sticks now, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and go through. And kill this guy. Now, there is something in here which could be considered like a mini boss. If you look to the ceiling like this, you'll see those eggs. Now, if you want to fight them, just go into the room and they'll drop down. If you want to be smart about it, do this. Boom, hit the eggs, and you've got to hit them just above where they are. See, if you hit them directly, it doesn't work. But if you hit them just above them, it kind of works. There we go. All 3 done. All 3 done. We don't have to worry about that. I wasn't going to play them because they are a bit annoying. But if you go over here and burn this web, this is something for you to come back later to. So like Nintendo fashion, backtracking is always important in these games. Backtracking is always important. So we're going to break some grass, get some seeds. We need the seeds. We're going to need the slingshot for the boss fight. Now if we go over here, light the torch, run as fast as you can over here before the torch runs out. And there we go. We light that way. And this is going to take us to a familiar room. So if we go through here, this is the room with the 2 gold skulltulas that we killed earlier. But this is the platform we couldn't get to because it's too high. We simply push over this boulder and we should be good to go. There we go. Now we can freely go up and down. And you might be thinking, well, why do I need to go down? Well, sometimes the way back is also the way forward. A wise man once said that in a film called Labyrinth. So let's go over here. And all you have to do now is simply press the shield button and you'll lower yourself like that. And then press the sword to keep your stick. Boom. There we go. So now this is where that code comes in. 231. You may have noticed there's 3 of these things over here. So you have to hit the second one first with your shield. There we go. And then you have to hit the third one as well. Like so. Boom, boom, pop. There we go. And they're stunned. Now the last one is number 1, obviously. So there we go. And then just catch him like that. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to tell you the secret of Queen Gohma to you. In order to administer the final bow, or the coup de grace to Queen Gohma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. To be honest with you, that's pretty obvious anyway. He doesn't say how you stun them. Like, if it said how you stun her, then you would. But this is the boss. This is the boss. Queen Gohma. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So in here we go. The door's going to lock. And we've got our first boss fight. This is going to be amazing. Like, I love the bosses in Ocarina of Time. They're so cool. So really coolly designed. But we're going to get locked in this room. And now, here we are in this room. So you're probably thinking, where is the boss? I can hear her, but I can't see her. Simple. You just look up. Like that. And there you go. She looks into your eyes. You look into her eyes. And here we are. Versus the boss, Queen Gohma. Love it. Parasitic armored arachnid Gohma. So you are going to get slingshot in the eye. So when her eye goes red, you slingshot. You're better off doing A attacks here for the most amount of damage. Keep yourself locked onto her though, because what she's going to do now is she's going to climb up onto the ceiling. She's going to attempt to lay those eggs that we killed earlier. So when her eye goes red, shoot her down. Say, no, not playing with you anymore. There we go. That's it. Literally, it's the shortest boss fight in gaming history. Such a short boss fight if you do it right. Like, that was no challenge at all. Like, the Deku Barbers, the plant things, they're more of a challenge than... they deal more damages than Goma does. But Goma's a pretty cool boss, design-wise. So, naturally, like in all Zelda games, you're going to get a heart piece over here, giving us 1 extra heart, which is great. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1. Now we simply go in here, and we're done with the Deku tree, pretty much. And here we are, back outside the Deku tree. Let's see what he's got to say. So, well done, Link. Thank you. Let's see him. He looks so shocked. He's like... I love how he's got a mustache as well. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Well, what can I say? Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? I guess so. I don't think you've got a choice, really. It says yes or no, but you have to. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Okay. We all know who that's going to be. Here he is. In the fire and flames. Look at him go. So that's the guy from the cutscene. At the very beginning of the video, remember I showed the cutscene of the guy coming out of Hyrule Castle. And he puts his hand out towards Link. That's him. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. Okay? For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Okay. Bit of lore. Bitter lore. Before time began, before spirits and life existed. Yes. 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. And these are the 3 goddesses, Din, Nayru, and Farore, I think, something like that. Din, the goddess of power. Nayru, the goddess of wisdom. And Farore, the goddess of courage. I like how they just look like Oscar awards. They look like an Emmy. There we go. The creation of the planet. Or Hyrule, I don't know. There we go. So, on with more lore. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Okay. Nayru poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of lore to the world. She also created the sky and the sun, apparently. Good to know. And then Farore, there we are. With her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. And there's the Triforce, the 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Okay, since then the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. Okay, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. But does it exist? Oh, great Deku Tree, thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. Thank you. So this is where we get the first of the spiritual stones. So there's going to be 3 spiritual stones, and those spiritual stones unlock our way into the sacred realm where the Triforce is. However, not all goes to plan, but you'll see that later anyway. And there we have it. The green spiritual stone of courage, I believe. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. Okay. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Oh dear. And there we go. Leaves start falling. The poor Deku Tree has officially passed away. Now you may be thinking in future Zelda games the Deku Tree's fine. And this is all in one streamlined timeline, right? You'll see later on, if we do another episode of this, you'll see where that new Deku Tree comes from. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Let's get going. Now back to Kokiri Forest. Here we go. Hey Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. And then just walks away, not bothered at all. He's convinced it's my fault, but he's not going to do anything about it because I have a sword and a shield, and he doesn't. So let's get out of this forest. And here we are. The exit for the forest is literally like right here. So we just go through here because the guy that was guarding it before, he isn't there anymore. So we go through here, and as you can see, there's a fairy there. And out of nowhere appears Saria. Oh, you're leaving? I am. I'm going on a journey away from ye. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you are different from me and my friends. Why? But that's okay. Because we'll be friends forever, won't we? Of course. I don't see why not. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take the good care of it. I'll try. I'll try my best. We got our first ocarina. Note I said first because that is not the Ocarina of Time, like the game is called. But this is a different ocarina. This is the Fairy Ocarina right here. So you receive the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to C and press C to start playing it. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to up, down, left, right, whichever one you want, and use the C to start playing it. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Probably not going to do that, to be honest with you. Probably not. So, I'ma just get out of here, okay? I love how Link, like, steps back like that, like he's like, this weirdo, this freak. I'm not your friend, buddy. And here we are, on Hyrule Field. The place to be. It's a big open landscape, as you would imagine. And we are basically, look, just going to have to run through it, I guess, before it gets nighttime. Because nighttime's no fun. So if we just go this way like so, you're better off rolling because you do actually move a little bit quicker. But I usually just run because why not? But here is Gabora, I think his name is. Link, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. This guy is basically just here to say, give you tips and stuff like that. So I'm just going to skip this part. And there we go. So he's finally finished talking. He was telling me how to use the map and stuff, and we know how to use the map. We already know how to use that. So now we have to go up this way. We just keep heading in this direction, follow the path basically, and we'll get to the Hyrule Castle town. You can see it on the map down there. It is that part dead middle on the very top side of the map. That is the Hyrule Castle town. So we got to get there before nighttime. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not because it's getting sunset already. We're nearly there. We're very nearly there. Come on, Link. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, we're nearly there. There we go. We made it just in time. Just in time. Because basically that drawbridge closes at nighttime, so the monster's in. If we go in here, this is my favorite room ever. This is the room of pots. We need this to get rupees and stuff. Rupees are really useful. But the main thing we're coming in here for isn't the rupees. I'm going to leave the rupees alone. It's in here. There is a Skulltula, a gold one. I remember that fondly. And there we go. One more gold Skulltula for us. Now I'll go this way to enter Castletown. It is still technically daytime, so Castletown should be as lively as ever. As it is, which is great. Market. There we go. So what we do here is we don't need to go into any of these shops or anything. We just need to talk to this girl here, if I can get over there. There we go. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? No. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. If she calls me a fairy boy one more time. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. So you talk to her to activate her. I don't actually know whether you have to talk to her or not, but I'm pretty sure you do. So we go this way for Hyrule Castle. And there we are. That's Hyrule Castle in the background. Very large, very big. I just said very large, very big. They're both the same thing. We go this way, and as you can see, there's nothing here. Other than this owl. Oh my god, I'm going to skip him again. And there we go. He's finished talking. He waffles on. Like, he's a bigger waffle than Luigi in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, which is very impressive. So all you have to do really is climb up these vines like so. You got to be very specific with which vines you pick. And weirdly, you're going to want to get caught. So I'm going to go ahead and get caught by this guard up here. There we go. Hey, you, stop there, you kid, over there. I'm going, all right? Kick me out. There we go. It doesn't hurt you. You flash red, but you don't actually take any damage. And now if you listen, you can hear someone singing. And if you're around this corner, now that you've spoke to her, she's here. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind fighting my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. I hate how slow the dialogue is. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Teehee. What's been sat on it? You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Set it to C and see what happens. So now as you can see, we've got an egg in the top right corner of the screen on the right stick. So now we're going to have to play sneaky and actually get into the castle. By the time morning comes, the egg will have hatched. So that's something to look forward to. So we'll go jump down here real quick. And don't follow the path. You're going to want to take a shortcut here, because there's two guards there, as you can see. Go around here through there. They don't see you. You go over here. There we go. And because you're wearing your green tunic, they can't see you in the grass or something like that. But there are guards up there, so you don't take the stairs. Instead, you go over to here to this brick wall, which looks different from the rest of the walls out there. And look, a chicken hatched from the egg you were hatching. There we go. Incubating. It's the miracle of life. Love it. Gotta love it. So we've got that chicken now. And you might be wondering what we're using the chicken for. Well, it's quite simple, really. You have to jump into this moat, because there's guards up there that will see you if you try and walk past them. But luckily, if you tap B, by the way, you swim faster, if you didn't know that. Tap B, you swim way faster. Go up here like that, and then you can just climb up. And over here, you'll see there's a guy just sleeping. He's just sleeping. So you want to Z target him, get the chicken out, and wake him up. What in tarnation? Kind of person get a little shut-eye around here? No, you can't. Your door's waiting. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I just fell asleep. Mood. That is a mood right there. What, Malon was looking for me? I'm going to catch you from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Malon behind to wait for me. Yep, she's really going to let me have it. And then he runs away. I like how he looks like Mario as well. That's really cool. Like, he looks exactly like Mario. Just like if Mario was like a working class citizen. So you're going to want to push these wooden blocks over here and then drop it down there like that. And the reason being is because there's a door here, which you can see, but you can't use that door. So you have to use these wooden blocks, and we're going to sneak in through the sewage system, which is pretty gross. But the water looks clear, I guess, so it's not too bad. And with one final push, there we go. We get the jingle, we climb up on top, and we simply run, jump, and then we can crouch and go underneath into the Hyrule Castle, which is great. Here we are in the castle courtyard. We're going to do some sneaky stuff now. So these guards, you basically got to wait for them to go around the bush and then just sneak around like that. Pretty easy stuff, not exactly super hard. These guys, on the other hand, are a bit more tricky. So you need to go here, and we need to sneak past this guy. As you can see, the one at the very far end walks quite faster, and he activates a bit quicker as well. So he's going to go there. he already gets there. Let's just wait patiently. And patience is a virtue in this game. There's a lot of waiting around, that's for sure. So I could go and get these rupees over here, but I'm not going to bother because, to be honest with you, you get loads of rupees anyway, and you can only carry 999 anyway. So you need to be very careful going across here, especially with the N64 controls. Nah, screw it, I'm just going to run. There we go, run across there. That was good timing, just literally as soon as they changed. And then there's this one here, who we're going to need to follow round, like that. There we go. He goes all the way to the end. And then we got to wait for him to go. And there we are. We can sneak right past. And that's the last one. It's a pretty easy sneaky thing. But I remember as a kid, I used to really struggle with this level. Like, I'd always get caught and stuff. But here we are in the castle courtyard. Pretty nice little place. And over here we have the name of the game. The Legend of Zelda. Princess Zelda is right there. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? I'm just sneaky. I'm a very sneaky boy. Oh, what's that? Is that... what? A fairy? Then are you from the forest? Well, no. Beep. Then would you happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest with you? Would you? That green and shining stone? I do. And why have you got green eyebrows? Do you have it? I do indeed. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from... wait, what? I know this is a prophecy that someone will come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Okay, I know who you are. What is your name? My name is Link. Link. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Okay. Their legend goes like this. Is she going to tell us the story that the Deku Tree's already told us? I think she is, isn't she? Oh, she is. She's telling us the story again. The three goddesses hid the Triforce... oh no, it's different. Containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. Yep. Then what? The power to grant the wish of one who holds the Triforce in his hands. So it's a wish granting item. That's pretty cool. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. Okay. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. The ancient sages. Love it. And there it goes, up into the sky. So that was like an extra part to the legend that the Deku Tree told us, which is pretty interesting, so it's always good to know. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Okay. That's pretty cool. So did you understand, well, the story I just told you? Yes, I did. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds. I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Yeah, sure, I'll look through. Why not? Let's have a look. Let's have a peek. Have a gander. There he is. Ganondorf. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to Father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Okay. Oh, we looked over. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy, but I can sense that man's evil intentions. I can as well. He looks dodgy. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Does he? Link, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. I really can't be dealing with these dialogues. Please, okay, I should have said I don't believe you. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. Why? We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Okay. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be of helpful to you. Yeah, that letter is really helpful. So we get it instead of the chicken. We lose the chicken. Don't know what happens to the chicken. Maybe Zelda takes it and cooks it and eats it. I don't know, but we've received Zelda's letter. All right, see you later, Zelda. I'm going to go over here. And who is this? Oh, it's Sheik. Is it Sheik or is it someone else? I can't remember the name of this person. Impa. Yeah, it's Impa. Hi, Impa. It's me. Link. I snuck in. I am Impa of the Sheikas. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything exactly as the princess foretold. Okay, so you know for a fact that the prophecy is true. You're a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big, new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is a mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. I'm listening. What, you gonna whistle it? The classic song. There we go. So now we have to play it. We get out our ocarina real quick. There we go. Easy enough. It's an easy enough one to remember. Love it. And we get the Zelda's Lullaby, which is amazing. Amazing. And here we are outside Hyrule Castle. Impa took us outside because why not? And that's our next destination, the Death Mountain. You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Okay. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, Gorons, but I think it's Gorons. I don't know. At the foot of Death Mountain, you'll find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. That's also where the gold Skulltula house is. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. Okay. I might. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn it. Okay. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the spiritual stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Okay, see you later. And blind me. There we go. So now I'm going to make my way to Death Mountain. We're going to go over this bridge real quick. And then we go up these stairs real quick. And boom, here we are in Kakariko Village. There we go. Kakariko Village is the place to be. There is nothing here other than a windmill and some extra things. But later in the game, it gets more stuff. It gets a shop, stuff like that. It's great. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go up here to where this well is. And then go right, because right is the right way to go. And then through there, you see where that guy's just come from? You're going to go through there. And here we are at the graveyard of Kakariko Village. As you can see, there's a kid there, but at night time, there's this guy called Dampe. Or Dampy. Dampy. I'm going to say Dampy. Dampy sounds better. But we're not here for him just yet. We're here to get a new song. If you go over here and then go to this big grave over there, what you want to do is play that new song that you've learned from the ocarina on this. So this Triforce symbol here that we're on. Get it up. Play the song like this. There we go. And what this does is it opens up the grave pretty much, but it's quite dramatic how it does it. Like if you see, look, it starts raining, lightning, and you're like, oh god, what's going on now? What is going on now? It's peeing it down. And there we go. And in here is my least favorite of the Zelda enemies. But there we go. Lightning bolt strikes, completely destroys the grave, knocking Link over in the process. And then all we do is go down that hole. Okay, down this hole is the royal family's tomb. There's bats in here, so you gotta be careful. But you do have to kill the bats, I believe, to make it through the next thing. And then once you've killed the bats like that, the door will open. There is something you can unlock by lighting these torches, but you need a power that you get a bit later on. Basically, in the Goron Mountain, you're gonna get the bombs. And you use the bombs to get to Din's fire, which is a new magic power. So in here is where my least favorite enemies are ever. The Re-Dead. They are scary. They scream at you and all that stuff. We're going to run around this way and hope for the best. Oh, he saw me. And they scream at you and it freezes you still. And if they jump on you, you're screwed. It'll do so much damage. So we're falling in there apparently. But yeah, we'll just skip that. We'll go through here. And this new song is going to be great for us. So I'm going to go here and you just press the ocarina button. Never mind. You check this. The poem is this poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. Okay. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? I guess. Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the composer brothers. Keep the sun song in your heart. There we go. So right down up, right down up. Gotta remember that. Right down up, right down up, right down up, right down up. Remember that, Jack, because we need to play it when we get outside. I can never remember the songs in this game. My memory is rubbish. So now that we've learned that song, we're gonna make our way back, and there's something really cool you can do with the Re-Dead in here now. So over here, the Re-Dead are. So right down up, right down up. There we go. We play the sun song. I actually remembered it, which is impressive for me. And what this does is, really interestingly, any like zombie enemies, they get stunned like that. So now you can go up to them and they can't do anything to you. But they don't stay stunned permanently, but they stay stunned long enough for you to get the heck out of here. So now it's nighttime and Dampy's out because we played the sun song. There is some graves that we need to move. Basically, I think it's the ones with the flowers in front of them. Well, the one in particular we're after is this one. So this one's got flowers in front of it. So we're going to move the grave real quick. If you try to do this at daytime, the kid will stop you and say that Dampy, he'll tell Dampy. But Dampy doesn't even care. So you have to do it at nighttime. So we fall down here, which is great and all. And this is where we're going to find a really important item for climbing Death Mountain later. Because basically, you don't want to go into a volcano with a wooden shield. So instead, you get this shield, the Hylian shield. Switch to the equipment screen and select this shield. Now, the downside to this shield is that it's on your back. You can't use it with your sword. It's too big and heavy. But if you press the shield button, you go like that. And that's going to be really useful later on, as you will see. So now that we've left the graveyard, we're going to head back this way. And I can hear a gold sculpture, but to be honest with you, I'm not really bothered about collecting them all. Because, like, the main thing that you get is, like, rumble feature for your controller and stuff like that. And I'm just like, nah. You get bigger wallets so you can carry more rupees, but you don't really have to... It's not like Wind Waker where you really have to buy anything that's more than 99 rupees. So I'm not really bothered about them. But we're going to go to this guard here, talk to him, and we're going to pull out the letter real quick in front of him. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Link. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. Wow, what kind of funny game has our princess come up with? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Wahahaha. Yeah, don't call me Mr. Hero like that, or I'll come for you. I will get you. I've got a sword. You may have a spear, but I've got a big Hylian shield. and all that stuff. So by the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castletown Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need. I've got it already. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a discount. Thanks, I appreciate it. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. Oh my god. So yeah, he wants a mask from the Happy Mask shop in the Castletown. But I'm not going to bother getting it for him because the only thing you get from it already is the Eye of Truth. And you don't need the masks to beat the game. They're just more of a side mission type thing. So I'm not going to bother doing them in this video. But here's the Death Mountain Trail. We're finally climbing the Death Mountain, which is amazing. So let's get going. There is some enemies here. I think they're called Tektites or something. So I'm going to just kill this one real quick. And then I'll probably just avoid the rest because you don't really get anything from them. And like, it's not like a game where you get experience and stuff, so I don't really see the point in killing all the enemies. And here, this boulder, keep that in mind because you're going to need to come back here later. That, on the other hand, is a Goron. And they are friendly, for the most part. They don't really ever attack you unless you're playing Twilight Princess. And then they attack you. But, you know, this isn't that game. And now we make our way up here. We go past this flagpole. And there's going to be something for us to avoid here, which is a rolling Goron. So just go to the left there and he'll go right past you, which is great. So there we are. That is our destination, the Goron Town City, whatever you call it. And here we are in Goron City. Not really a city, but it's whatever. It sounds better than Goron Village. Actually, it doesn't. Goron Village sounds great. So all we need to do now is simply run down here. We'll try that tech. Oh, it does work. The rolling tick works. So we'll go here. And then if you look at this rug, it says... You're standing on a soft carpet for guests. It feels so plush under your feet. So this, we just play the song of the lullaby. That's all we do. And that'll let us in, I guess. There we go. The door opens, which is fantastic. And we just waltz right in. And this is where the leader of the Gorons is. Darunia. Is it Darunia? I don't know. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived. But you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face now. Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, the bombflowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. Fine. So all we need to do now is we need our Deku sticks back. We simply get a fiery stick like this. And we move our way out. And you may have noticed there's these like torches outside. So you're going to want to light them like that. Lose your stick. Pull it back out. There we go. Light these up. Like so. Just the bottom ones will do for now. There we go. And that starts spinning, which is great and all. And Link's spinning as well for some reason. So now we go back up here. We've got a stick. And there's more torches for us to light. And we do need to light these because we're going to need to go and get a song from somewhere. So we go up here like this. And all we do is we light them. And I'm going to go ahead and get another one. And we light the other one as well. There we go. Now they're all lit. So now, if you look down here, there's bomb flowers. You simply go over here. And you light one. That's all you do. And then stand back. Because they'll blow up in a chain. There we go. And that is this. We're going back to Kokiri Forest here. And there's a trick to navigating this. This is called the Lost Woods. And for good reason. You get lost in there. But first of all, Mr. Owl's back. So I'm going to skip him real quick. Basically, TLDR, he said that through the Lost Woods is the Sacred Forest Meadow, which is where we're going. So remember this. This is the entrance to Goron City. So we have to listen for the music. So you can hear it loud there. So that means we can walk through here. And then if you go right, you can't hear the music, which means it's the wrong way. So we go left, and it's louder, which means it's the right way. So there we go. Now, which way do we go? There we go. This is the way to go. And then left here. And then, which way do we go now? Not this way. Not this way. We go left again, I think. Oh, no, we go right. Never mind. We go right here. I wasn't listening for the music properly, but here we are. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. This is where we need to go. There should be an enemy. There it is, a wolf. So just step back a bit like this, and then jump and do a jump attack. That's all you have to do. One shot, one KO. That is all you need. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to equip my old shield. It's a bit more suited to facing the enemy we're about to face. So these are mad scrubs. Can't see them yet, but there's one right here. So you just run away from them. You can just run past them as much as you can. That's the best way I find. You do lose some hearts, but you get the hearts back shortly. So it's not the end of the world. So if you take a shortcut here, because if you get close to them, they just kind of disappear anyway. And then you have to jump through this water. And like so, we go up here. Up this ladder. And if we run across, there's another place here, look, see? And then there's a hole. We should just jump down with precision like that. And this is a fairy fountain. So basically, if you have a glass bottle, which I don't have because I didn't get one in Kakariko Village. I forgot. But you go over here, the fairies will heal you. And you can catch them in jars. So if you get a jar, you can catch them in it. And it'll automatically heal you if you lose all your hearts, which is really useful. Now we're going to backtrack. We're going to go up these stairs like so. And we're going to just walk through with our shield up like this. Like that. There we go. Walk past them. And then we'll just go up here. And we're going to see a familiar face. A familiar face is going to be up here with us. You can hear the music chime in. And this is the song we're going to learn. So here we are. This is actually, you need to note this place down because when later in the game you have to come back here. As you can see, there's an entrance there, which we're going to come back for later. And that's to the forest temple. So we'll go there later. So yeah, even though there's a Deku Tree level, there's also a forest temple. But that's Saria right there. Hello, Saria. Long time no see. I thought your fairy was green. I'm sure it was green originally. Oh well, she might have got a new one. I've been waiting for you, Link. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. I'm gonna get married. If you play the ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play with the ocarina with me? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's learn a song. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? I'm ready. Down, right, left, down, right, left. Trying to remember it. Down, right, left, down, right, left. Okay. I'll play along. Down, right, left, down, right, left. Gotta remember that. I love this jingle. It's a really cool jingle. There we go. I actually like the songs you get later in the game. I really like them. Great, great. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice play Saria's song, you can talk with me anytime. So we can talk with Saria whenever we want now. That's great. So let's head back to the Goron village. So to head back, you literally just go back the way you came. But this time we're going to take a bit of a shortcut. So we're going to climb this ladder again where we got to the fairies. This time you can just go over the top of the whole labyrinth, which is really useful for getting out of here. There we go. Now when you get back here, you're going to have to go back the way you came, but it's the owl again. Oh, great. And there we go. So basically all he said to me was, oh, you can learn more songs in Hyrule. That's all he says. So to go back, you're better off going this way. So basically, right, if the tunnel's got like a white bit, you can see that little white glow in the tunnel, then it's not the way to go. See, that one's got one as well. But you'll notice this one is pitch black, which means it's an entrance. So you can go that way. And that's all you do. You basically just go this way, for example. And then back. Which way is it? That's one entrance. That's not an entrance. That's an entrance, though. So let's go this way first. There we are. And this is the place we was. So you have to go this way, as we know. Like so. And then there we go. We go right to the Goron village, which is here. So that's the way to navigate through Lost Woods anyway. So back we are in the Goron city. And here we are back at Darunia. All we have to do is whip our ocarina, play the song that Saria just taught us, like that, and be greeted by an amazing cutscene of him showing off his moves, as you can see here. There we go. What a dancer. He could... This is how he dances. Except for he has his mouth open and smiling, huh? Someone's going to clip that and... Someone's going to screenshot my face in that and use it as a meme, aren't they? Oh ho! Oh ho ho! Come on! Come on, come on, come on! Hot! What a hot beat! Like Link's there, he's not even playing it anymore, he's just... Oh dear, this is so cool. I love it. Yahoo! Anyway, back to normal. Hey, what a nice tune! Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire? 2? The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not going to just give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go down to destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove yourself? Maybe. That way everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I'll give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. Okay. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick a bomb flower up. Okay. It's a wristband, or is it a crown? You got the Goron's bracelet. Now you can pull up bomb flowers. Stand next to one and use A to pull it up. Alright, thank you very much. And now I'll show you where to go. Do you remember that big boulder that I said we will have to go back to later? Well, that's the way we need to go. So, unfortunately, you can't pick those bomb flowers up. That is the Goron's shop. You just have to do the usual Deku stick trick. There we go. And that'll let us into the shop, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so after navigating your way through the Goron city back up to here, using the map, you can get up here quite easily. You just go back outside. And what we're going to do is, we're going to go up here to the right. We're not going to go back the way he came. We're going to the right, because over here on the right, you can actually look down. There's a big Goron here as well. You can look down. Well, you can't really look down. You can actually. But basically, right, just pick this up. And throw it down there, like that. Boom. And as you can see, blows up the sign as well, which is great. But that blows up that boulder that's blocking the Dodongo's cavern. And now, we'll equip our shield again. And then you just simply jump down here like that. And press forward so you can roll, like so. And then we'll go into the Dodongo's cavern, which is going to be great. Here we are, the Dodongo's cavern. All you have to do to get into there is pick up a bomb flower. Lob it over there like that. And then voila. Or not yet. They're taking longer to explode than I thought. But there we go. Now, this is the Dodongo's cavern, which is amazing. It's a good dungeon. The boss is really cool as well. I'll show you the boss later, obviously. But let's get going in here. Like so. First thing you're going to do is jump on here. Don't get too close to this laser beam guy, because he will fire laser beams at you. Like that. You want to jump over to the right here. And pretty much just destroy this guy by throwing a bomb at him like that. We didn't have to do that yet, but I like to just destroy them anyway, because sometimes you get stuff from them. But wait for the bomb flower to go back, like so. Take it around here. And behind this door, hopefully I threw that close enough, there is one of these, but we don't need that anymore. But just in case you're interested in them, they're there. So now we pick up another bomb flower, and this time we're going to go over here, like so. Throw that in front of that door, and this is the way we're meant to go. Through here is going to be this room right here, which has these mini Dodongos, which we do need to use, but we don't have to use. In this room here, we don't need to go in there, because all that's in there is a Deku scrub, one of the ones that sells things to you. And what we need to do is go over here instead, because there isn't anything you can really buy from him that's useful. I think you get like Deku nuts, and that's it. So you pull this out like that, push it over to the switch. The switch, love it. I wish they'd make Ocarina of Time again for the Switch. That'd be amazing if they did that. There we go. Like so. Climb up here. Go through the door. And we are golden. Now we just need to run through here. Let's kill these bats real quick. And then through here, we have a little mini boss fight. So we're going to try and make our way over. There's these lizard guys. And these lizards, guys, are pretty easy to take care of. Get your sword out ready. Oh, there's one behind me. Oh, crap. Boom. And when they jump over you and hit you, that's when you hit them with your sword. You hit them 3 times and they'll go away. And then the other one will take its turn. So we'll stay on this platform where the new door is so we don't get confused since we don't have a compass. There we go. Hit him once. He hits you. Hit him back. Hit him again. 3 times the charm. And then now the other one will come over. Stay on the platform though. Keep your ground and all that. But there we go. He jumps right on over. And then we hit him with a sword. He jumps over. We do that. Hit him one more. And there we go. He's taken care of. So now we've got the one more to do. Who's over there. Let's see what he's got for us. There we go. Taken care of. So they're easy to take care of once you know what you're doing with them. And that's pretty much all you do. You just shield on them whenever they attack. So we'll go through here now. And in here is an interesting place that we need to go to. But we can't go there yet. Oh, we can. Never mind. There's a bomb flower here. So we'll get the bomb flower. We'll check this room out real quick. I can't actually remember what's in here. So that's why I'm doing it. Like the other one, I knew there was a Deku scrub in there. So I didn't need to do it. But I think in here, you actually have to go in here. It's, oh no, it's a Deku scrub. It's another Deku scrub. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're just everywhere in this dungeon. So anyway, let's go through here. This is where we're meant to go. These are the big boss. Well, not big ones. These are Dodongos. So you have to basically just jump attack them like that. Pretty much. And stay back because they do explode. But you get some seeds from them, which is cool. Now, light this stick. And you're going to want to run this way. And we're going to want to activate all of these. So there we go. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. And there we go. You don't have to kill the Dodongos if you don't want to. If you're like a purist. But we will have to kill the boss. So don't be a purist in this game. I'm not going to bother killing them because just for the sake of progress. You don't get experience in this game. So we press this switch. And now we are unlocking the door on the other side of the beginning room. Do you remember this room? I do. The laser beam guy's here. There we go. So follow he's rotating around clockwise, so just follow him around. Jump over this path. If you're quick enough, you can do it in one shot. There we go. And then there's a bomb here, which you can use to open this door. Which, I believe, if I'm correct, has a Deku scrub behind it again. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. No, it's a treasure chest. Never mind. So we go over here. Get this treasure chest. And I think this is it's either a dungeon map or a compass. One of the two. One of the two. It's the map. Okay, so we got the map, which is great. So now we'll make our way back and we'll go through this door that was open from us pressing that switch. And there is this really cool room. And this is really satisfying what I'm about to do. But you see all these bombs? There's a bomb over here, right? So first things first, we'll see what's through this door. Because I can't actually remember if you meant to go through this door first. I know the way to go is through here. But there's definitely something in here, I think. Yeah, there's a doorway through here. So let's go in here. And this is where the compass is, I think. Yeah, it is because there's a big chest. So we pick up this bomb flower. There we go. You just bomb them like that and they kind of like explode. But we'll get in the chest real quick and then we'll get out of here because them enemies are really annoying to deal with because you can never time it right. You attack them to make them... there's the compass, by the way. You attack them and then... Oh, did I just die? No, I didn't. Oh, I killed it so it unlocked the door, but it didn't show it because the chest was in the way. But anyway, that's what's in that door. So you see this little space in the middle here? We're going to go ahead and we're going to drop this here. So right in the middle. Right in the middle. There we go. And watch this. It's so satisfying. So satisfying. There we go. It blows them all up on the side. Look at that. And that makes the stairs drop down, which is great. We're making progress. Progress. So now that we're up there, I didn't want to show you just climbing the staircase because it's like it takes ages. But we'll go from here. There's a red rupee in there, a heart in there. Brilliant. There's always a red rupee and a heart in there, I think. It's not random. And then there's some skulltulas, which we're going to leave. And we're just going to go through here. And in here is one of our favorites. There's these fire keys, which are annoying. They will burn your Deku shield if you have the Deku shield out. So just be careful with that. Like that. See, it sets you on fire. And then they lose their fire, which is kind of annoying. So now, this one here in front of there, we just push that out of the way. We don't activate any of the other ones because the other ones will attack you and we don't want that. So if you look at the map, the one right in front of us is where we came from. thanks to the compass. And the one that because it unlocks both of them. So there we go. That's the one that's unlocked. We go through there like so. And voila, we are through. We need to make our way over this bridge now, which is great. So destroy this keys. There we go. So now we're going to make our way across this rickety old bridge. And jump across the gap. Ignore the bat. There's no point killing the bat. Just no point. And then we go through here. And through here is a weird little maze thing. So we're going to jump down here. Now Navi's going to tell you to watch your step here. You never know what will be round the corner in these narrow paths. Use Z targeting to always look in the proper direction. This is a useful technique, isn't it? Yes, it is. So that thing goes back and forth. So if you got to wait for it like that, and it's as simple as that, just wait for it. So now go up here, climb. Climb your way up again, like so. And this door needs a bomb. So you might be wondering what the heck. So you jump down here like that, and then land on there. Go into this treasure chest, because why not? There we go, we've got 20 rupees, pretty much filled already. Pick up this bomb flower, and you're going to want to aim for the ladder, like that, so it goes behind the ladder. Because otherwise it'll bounce off the edge. So do that. I can't believe I did that first try as well. Nice. So now, back up here we can go. And that's pretty much all you do in this room. Because you do come back to it later. But now, we've got some slingshotty stuff to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Like so, there we go. Gets rid of the fire. And then we can just jump across, which is easy. After making your way through the corridor, you come to a door. And once again, we got to fight these lizard guys. And it is the exact same procedure as last time. So I'm going to just skip it. And there's one down. One more to go. And that's the second one down. Oh, the rupee fell into lava, but it's fine. And then all we need to do is go through this door. And we are absolutely golden. Let's go. So in this one, there's 2 areas with fire. So you have to be quick. So if we activate that first one, there we go. And there's a timer ticking. No, there isn't. Never mind. And there's one more in here that you have to activate. There we go. And you have to be quick because it will reactivate after a little while. So there we go. We got through. We got through. We got through. Now we're here. This area is the area before with the maze where we threw the bomb. You see over there? So we just go across here. And in this chest is where we're going to get the item of the dungeon. Which, believe it or not, you might be surprised. It isn't what you think it's going to be. It's something completely unique and unexpected. That's what it is. It is a bomb bag. No, it is exactly what you expect to get. It's a bomb bag made from a Dodongo's stomach. You found 20 bombs inside. Now you can set bombs to see and blow stuff up. What a lucky guy. Love it. So we are going to find them useful for the boss, that's for sure. I'll show you why later. But they're definitely useful for, like, in general stuff. So we press this switch here. And in the main room, which you can see there, this platform's going to raise. This means that if you fall down, you can easily get back up again. But we're not going to fall down. What we're going to do is we're going to go across here. And what you need to do is, you see the eyes? There's gaps in the bridge here. You literally just drop the bomb down there into the eye. It blows up. And it goes red. Like that. And that's what we need to do. We need to do that to both eyes. And you might be wondering why. So place it very carefully. There we go. Jump down in a second. Like so. There's the red eyes. And what's going to happen now is the mouth is going to open, revealing a new area, which is great. That's what we want. But if you go across here, there is going to be a treasure chest. So throw your bomb. Maybe a bit better than that. There we go. Okay, so through here is a chest. And in the chest, we're going to find... I don't actually know what we're going to find in here. A blue rupee, which is cool and all. So now we'll just jump down. Jump down onto the eye. And then jump down here. And then jump into the mouth. And there we go. So we're making progress. We're nearly at the boss already. That's great. So let's bomb through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to ignore the keys now. But you can see on the map there that the boss is to the left. But in order to get there, we need to do some things first. So we'll make our way through here. And when you get in here, there is going to be some keys, flaming ones. But if you've got good aim, you can take care of them, no problem. There we go. Got close enough. So make your way down here, and go over to the left, then go to the right. And there's going to be some climbing stones. You don't need to move these at all. Not really. So if you just climb up like that, and then climb over, And then you just go across here, which is pretty awesome. Boom. Bop. And then this is going to take you back to that original room. But I'm going to smash these pots. Bombs. Nice. So, but there is a block to push here. So this is the block you have to push. So we'll push it real quick, like so. And we're going to have to pull it. So we're going to take it down there. We're going to get rid of these keys. So I'm going to try and aim. Now that we took care of the keys, you simply pull the block like that a little bit. And then you're going to go around the other side. And you're going to push it because you don't want to fall down the hole. That's for sure. And you're going to push it all the way to the center of the room here. There we go. Pushed into the center. And now that unlocks this door, which is, believe it or not, we're already there. The boss room, which is great. So for the boss room, you need to put a bomb down here. Like so. There we go. Get the item from this chest real quick. It's probably some bombs, I would assume. Yeah, it's a bomb. So there we go. There we go. The bomb's going to go off now. There we go. And that unlocks this. So you have to jump down into the boss arena. And there we go. So where is the boss? Here it is. This is probably one of my favorite designed bosses out of this game. Only one of them. I like all the bosses. They're all really cool. But this, like, because I have a thing for dinosaurs and dragons and stuff. So, like, this and Volvagia are, like, my favorite bosses. So, here we go. It's the one, the only Infernal Dinosaur King Dodongo. Now, this guy looks tough, but he's actually a big pushover. All you have to do is literally, when he does that, throw a bomb into his mouth. Boom. Do some A attacks. Oh, you only get to do one. But, like all Nintendo games, and I always say this, 3 times the charm. So he does this rolly thing. You just follow him around. There we go. Get close to him. And he won't do any other attack other than this fireball thing. So just get your bomb ready. Throw your thing in there. And then jump attack him like that. That's all you have to do. Jump attack him. Boom. And then just follow him around again once more. Like so. I love the music as well in this boss fight. It's really cool. So now we Z target him again. Opens his mouth. We throw the bomb in. Boom. And down he goes. Easy boss. He's just like Gomu. It's quite easy. And we actually took damage in this one, but that's because I didn't get out of the way in time for his roly-poly thing. So he does a little roly-poly like so. And he dies in one of the most brutal ways in a Zelda game possible. In the lava. He just falls in the lava. And unlike all the other bosses that kind of like disappear into nothingness, his body stays there. Permanently. Like, when you're an adult in this game, you can come back to this dungeon and it will still be there. 7 years later. It's crazy. So there he is, look. See, he's just kind of melted into the thing. So let's get our heart container and let's get out of here. There we go. Increase our maximum health and let's go. And here we are. Back outside the Dodongo's cavern. We didn't go back to Darunia or anything like that because we don't need to. Because here he comes. Boom. We did it! We beat King Dodongo. Like so. It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such a great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave? All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you. You, on the other hand, risked your life for us." I did, and I killed the Dodongos. "Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers?" "No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship." There we go. And just like that, we've got a spiritual stone of fire. Or the Gorange Ruby as it's called. And it's a beautiful gem. I love the gems in this game. Like, I actually want to buy replicas of them and put them on display in the back there. I think that'd be really cool. They're definitely pretty cool, that would be. Definitely pretty cool. Look at that beauty. The Gorange Ruby. You obtain the Gorange Ruby. This is the spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find. And the last one we have to do a bit of a dive into a fish. Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey, everybody, let's see off our brother. Everybody? Oh yeah, I know what happens here. They all fall down. You did it, great. I did. How about a big Goron hug, brother? Okay, so the game is basically telling you need to climb Death Mountain at this point. So what I'll do is, I'll leave it here, and we'll do that in the next Throwback Thursday. So, thank you very much for watching today's video. I know it's a bit of a long one, but I'm going to do long ones for these because if we're only doing them on Thursday, then it makes sense to do a longer episode, so why not? But thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all the wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.